Meghan's bodyguard to quit after just 6 months in the job, weeks after her PA walked out, as protection officers find the Duchess's wish to be one of the people challenging. A top female police officer is leaving her job as chief protection officer to the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. The highly regarded inspector was the first woman to have held such a key role in keeping members of the royal family safe. She played a critical role in whisking Meghan away from a crowded market in Fiji following security concerns. But last night, after about only 6 months in the position, it was reported that she is resigning from Scotland Yard. It comes after the recent departure of Meghan's personal assistant Melissa Twabty, and amid speculation that Private Secretary Samantha Cohen will soon leave after 17 years working for the royal family. Last night, sources said that the inspector, who is not being named, is leaving the Metropolitan Police. Insiders say that although she had not clashed with Meghan, it has been challenging for personal protection officers to accommodate her wish to be seen as one of the people. One source said, unlike someone who has grown up in the royal family and has been used to having close protection from an early age, it can be constraining. Even though Meghan was a famous actress, she could still do what she wanted in the way of getting around freely. But in her current role she can't go anywhere without her protection team, and that's a massive constraining force on an individual like her. The female chief protection officer, whose departure was reported in the Sunday Times, took over from Sergeant Bill Renshaw, who had been Prince Harry's head of security and retired last year after more than 30 years in policing. She first came to public prominence during the young royal couple's tour of Australia last October, where she was photographed wearing heels while she kept a watchful eye over the pregnant Duchess. And the blonde inspector stepped in during their visit to Fiji when huge crowds turned out to greet Meghan on a solo visit to a market. The protection officer was seen taking the Duchess to safety shortly after Meghan whispered something in Ana's ear. In one photo the police officer raised her hand to clear the way, and in another she appeared to be scanning the scene for potential threats. It is thought that the Metropolitan Police's Royalty and Specialist Protection Branch may try to find another woman to replace the departing inspector. Both the Duchess of Cornwall and the Duchess of Cambridge have female protection officers on their teams. Last night, the Metropolitan Police and Kensington Palace declined to comment. It comes after Meghan was said to be feeling miserable in her new role as Duchess while Harry is racked with guilt. A royal insider said the 37-year-old is finding it hard to juggle being pregnant with dealing with the public backlash, as husband Harry feels responsible for failing to protect her from negativity. Speaking to US Weekly last week, a royal insider said, Meghan has so much on her plate, between being pregnant and dealing with the public backlash, and she's finding the whole situation incredibly stressful. They added, Prince Harry is very frustrated with how little can be done. Keeping Meghan away from the negativity and harm has been hard for him. It's been his purpose in their relationship to keep her away from the negativity. Meanwhile, Lady Colin Campbell told Channel 5 documentary Kate v Meghan, Princess is at war that Harry is beguiled by his new wife, who has changed him considerably. Lady Colin, 69, who was a confidant of Princess Diana and still has close royal connections, has published 3 books about the royal family. The documentary also claimed that while Harry is happier than ever since settling down with Meghan, things between him and Prince William are more strained. Meghan Markle could lose her 3rd senior aide since becoming a royal, as her bodyguard looks set to resign after less than 6 months in the role. The Scotland Yard inspector could become one in a growing list of senior staff members to leave the Duchess' side in less than a year. A concerning trend is beginning to emerge after reports last month claimed Meghan had been nicknamed Duchess Difficult by palace staff because of her allegedly demanding personality. Her latest dropout was personal assistant Melissa Twabty, who walked away from the position after just 6 months. After 17 years of working with the royal family, Prince Harry and the Duchess' private secretary, Samantha Cohen, is also rumored to be leaving the couple. However, there is now speculation surrounding Meghan's rumored personality clash with the protection officer, according to the Sunday Times. A source told the paper Meghan's desire to be seen as one of the people has challenged her team. They said, Unlike someone who has grown up in the royal family and has been used to having close protection from an early age, it can be constraining. Even though she was a famous actress, she could still do what she wanted in the way of getting around freely. But in her current role she can't go anywhere without her protection team, and that's a massive constraining force on an individual like her. The bodyguard, who wishes to remain anonymous, has been described as brilliant by her fellow colleagues and is said to be moving away from her job in the Metropolitan Police. Harry's long-term head of security, Sergeant Bill Renshaw, retired last year after 30 years in the police force. The bodyguard's departure will be a huge loss to Meghan, who is a prominent advocate for women's rights and gender equality. She will play a significant role in the Meghan and Harry's life and is already improving security at their new home, Frogmore Cottage, which the couple will move into this month. After a visit to Fiji in October, the guard was forced to take action after a perceived security threat saw the pregnant Duchess put in potential danger. The guard's replacement is yet to be identified, but with both Kate Middleton and Meghan preferring female protectors, it is likely the Met will follow suit.